The very first question the president got was from a member of the Ukrainian media who wanted Donald Trump to say something bad about Vladimir Putin, the leader of Russia, but he didn't do it. Instead, he asked where the reporter was from. Then he deferred to his Secretary of State to answer the question. But before I play any of this, just imagine what this would look like if it was Kamala Harris and not Donald Trump.
What is your assessment on Ukraine's strike on Russian oil refineries and military factories?
Where are you from?
Ukraine.
Phrase the question differently, please.
Ukraine delivered strikes on Russian military factories and on oil refineries, and they ran out of gas.
It's an escalation, but it's also an escalation that can help lead to an end.
What did you make of the Ukrainian strikes on Russian oil refineries last night? That was the question. And that reporter was begging Donald Trump to say something like, oh, I think they're great. Ukraine's going to win this war after almost 5 years. But he didn't, because Ukraine hitting targets inside Russia is not a positive development if your goal is to end the war in Ukraine, a war that started 1,595 days ago. It's also not positive because Russia has nuclear weapons and a madman for a leader, and Ukraine does not, meaning checkmate could happen at any time. If Putin wanted to use nuclear weapons, he could do that. He could do that at any time. So what value does it add to provoke Vladimir Putin? Donald Trump didn't do it. He did not take the bait. That is a very good thing. After that, another Ukrainian reporter wanted to know how Donald Trump planned to end the war, and once again, he said exactly what he should have said in that moment.
What makes you think that Mr. Putin might be seeking for the settlement?
So where are you from?
Radio Free Europe's Ukrainian service. I'm from Ukraine.
Okay, good. In the end, it's making a deal. And that's what I do. And I do it well, and I know when people want to make a deal. I think he wants to make a deal. And I do feel that President Zelensky would like to get back to rebuilding his country as opposed to, having all of this death and destruction.
Again, President Trump did not take the bait because the goal is to end the war in Ukraine. No matter what that means for President Zelensky's political future, by the way, he might not be president once the war ends. Presumably, they would resume elections there, free and fair elections.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.